All right, so the light bar installed now, and as you can see, it looks and fits great. The brackets went on perfectly. Everything looks like it is meant to. Guys, I do want to mention the design behind this. This is a Raceport exclusive design. It has a clear lens and the optics are blacked out. So again, this is their nuclear blackout series, and it just goes well with that aggressive blacked out trend that's kind of really popular right now in the industry. And guys, again, it looks great, fits great. We're gonna get this thing wired up so you can see how it looks lit up. All right guys, so the Raceport, the light bar, it actually came with its own wiring harness. However, this F250 in particular has its own auxiliary switches from the factory, so we're gonna use those instead. So rather than using their wiring harness, we're gonna wire it to our own factory wires. So with that said, let's get this thing wired up and lit up. All right guys, so because the Raceport light bar and the wiring harness came with this great weather tight end, we're actually gonna use that part of the wiring harness with our light bar with the factory wires. So let's cut this up and get it installed. All right guys, so we now have the wire routed through the weather stripping right down to where we need it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut just the right amount of wire we need to get the wiring done. So let's go ahead and get that cut. All right guys, so we got all of the wiring finished. The light bar is totally installed now. Let's just take a look at the light bar itself and how it curves and fits to the contour of the truck. I mean, as you can see, the curve fits perfectly to this F250. Just a great looking piece, very functional as well. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like on and off, and we'll be right back with you. All right guys, so let's flip this light on. All right, so as you can see, very, very bright, very, very cool look. The one thing that we did want to mention though, the fact that we did not use the Raceport wiring harness. In this particular application, this F250, we have the auxiliary switches right on the inside, right in the dash in the console here, that we can just flip on and off. So we really didn't need that external switch from Raceport. Instead, we wanted to use the factory OE solution that Ford had equipped with this particular application. So let's take a look at the console now so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. Alright guys, so like I was mentioning, we have this light bar attached to our auxiliary switches that were factory from Ford. We have this attached to auxiliary 1, as you can see, on and off just like that. 2, 3, and 4 we don't have wired anything yet, but maybe for a future project we'll include those in something. So guys, again, just to reiterate, Raceport did include a switch, they did include a wiring harness, but we just decided in this application just to go with our factory switch. Alright guys, so you've seen the light bar on and off, and you've seen how easily we've wired it to the panel switches in the F250. So with that said, I do want to mention that this is available for late model Ford applications, late model Chevy GM, late model Toyota, and late model Nissan applications as well. And with that said, I do want to mention that this does come with a lifetime warranty. So any kind of damage, anything like that you can expect from the trail or the road, it's going to be covered. Alright guys, so thanks again for tuning in. You have seen the very, very cool Nuclear Blackout Series light bar from Raceport, how great it looks on this F250. I did want to mention that if you wanted more details or anything like that, check below in the description for that information, as well as a dealer locator, so you can maybe find a dealer with this part near you. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. This has been Performance Corner in the Garage.